Imagine waking up one ordinary morning to find the world transformed. Earth's gravity has suddenly been cut in half. At first, it's confusing. A mug slips from your hand and bounces twice as high as expected. Your own body feels strangely light, and standing up is effortless, as if you spent the night on the moon. Across the globe, people stumble, trip, and laugh in disbelief as jumping becomes a new form of flight. The immediate aftermath is chaotic. Objects tumble, liquids splash in bizarre arcs, and pets leap with surprising ease. As news spreads, scientists confirm the impossible. Gravity is now only half as strong. The planet itself remains the same size, but everything on its surface behaves as if the world just took a step closer to space. With the shock fading, daily routines are upended. Walking feels like bouncing, running becomes bounding, stairs are nearly obsolete as people hop to the next floor. Suddenly, children and adults alike can leap over fences or float down stairwells, and playgrounds transform into low-gravity obstacle courses. Sports are revolutionized. Basketball dunks become effortless, soccer balls arc impossibly far, and Olympic records are shattered overnight. But not all changes are fun. Driving becomes hazardous as braking is less effective, and carrying groceries means wrestling with floating bags. Buildings and bridges designed for the previous gravity creak and groan. Engineers scramble to assess which structures are safe and which might be at risk of collapse due to altered weight distribution and wind resistance. The world feels simultaneously more playful and more precarious. Gravity is the silent architect of our planet, shaping everything from the air we breathe to the tectonic plates beneath our feet. With gravity halved, Earth's atmosphere expands outward, thinning slightly at ground level but thickening at higher altitudes, making mountain peaks less forbidding and air travel more efficient. Rivers flow more slowly, waterfalls stretch into misty cascades, and ocean tides become gentler, subtly altering coastlines. Birds and insects adapt rapidly, soaring higher and farther than ever before, while terrestrial animals, especially those evolved for leaping, like kangaroos or deer, become gravity-defying wonders. Human physiology, too, begins to shift. Muscles and bones, no longer pushed to their limits, risk weakening over time. Doctors warn of new health challenges, from brittle bones to changes in blood pressure, as the human body slowly adapts to the lighter load. As the novelty wears off, society grapples with deeper challenges. Architects and engineers must rethink the rules of design. Skyscrapers can reach higher but must be anchored against stronger winds. Airlines and spacecraft rejoice. Launching into orbit now takes half the energy, making space travel accessible to more nations and even private citizens. Yet agriculture faces uncertainty. Crops and trees, relieved of weight, grow taller but risk toppling in storms. Transportation transforms. Trains and maglev systems become faster and more efficient, while traditional cars struggle for traction. Insurance companies scramble to rewrite policies as accidents and property damage spike. Meanwhile, the arts flourish in unexpected ways, with dancers and acrobats inventing aerial performances once possible only in dreams. Human ambition, no longer so tightly tethered to the ground, soars to new heights, both literally and figuratively. Decades pass, and the world remakes itself under lighter gravity. Generations born into this new reality grow taller and more agile, with longer limbs and lighter frames. Cities reach skyward, interconnected by networks of floating platforms and aerial transport. Energy costs drop, as lifting goods and people takes less force. The space industry blossoms, turning Earth into a launch pad for the solar system. Lunar and Martian colonies become realistic prospects for millions. Yet the divide between those who remember heavy Earth and those born after creates new cultural rifts, with nostalgia for the old world clashing against the optimism of the new. Art, philosophy, and religion evolve to reflect humanity's altered relationship with the sky and ground. And always the question lingers: if gravity could change once, could it change again? The story of humanity, once a tale of rising from the ground, is now one of learning to live and thrive just a little closer to the stars.